Hey, what's going on, everybody? KKN Comics, and back with another haul video. Nothing too crazy in this haul, though. Some cool stuff. Nothing nuts, not huge. I've really kind of ramped down my, purchasing, and those who I speak with, you know, on a regular basis know that I'm just kind of going for the stuff that I really want. And I have been selling quite a few books recently through eBay and other avenues of sale. But I have been watching a lot of you guys, and your videos are just incredible. And there's some guys right now that are really killing it. So I hope that continues because it's always fun to watch. Shout out to everybody who's been here, to all my subscribers and all that good stuff. And let's just go ahead and get into it. So, first thing to show, not a comic book, but Return of the Jedi, Star Wars, the original trilogy collection. This is the Hasbro, reproduction, reprint, I guess you can say, of the one of the original series. Boba Fett. It's in. This is, what year was this? Near the 2004, and I found this at a store by me for $10, and it's a nice piece. It goes for about 25, 30 on a good day. The packaging, the Zolo packaging there, as you can see, is yellowed, but still cool find. Happy to have. Maybe one day. No, never. Never. All right, so let's just get into it. Image Plus Preview, number 7. I gotta be honest with you. I've been collecting these, and for $1.99, it's a pretty darn good read. I like it. In each issue, there are some great previews of image titles to come, and like the last 4 or 5 pages of each, there are some pages of like Negan's origin story from The Walking Dead. So it's been fun, especially for $1.99. First 2 books, just some pull list stuff. Nothing crazy. The only books that I'm pulling right now from Rebirth is Batman. So Batman number 9, part 1 of the I Am Suicide. Batman number 10, part 2 of the I Am Suicide, Assault on Santa Prisca. So I've enjoyed that. I've enjoyed this run pretty good. It's been some fun reads. This book right here, NYX number 6. This does complete my NYX run from 1 through 7. I have 2 copies of 3 and 2 copies of 4, and I love those books, and it's been a heck of a run. I hate when people text you and you gotta respond during a video. Cool beans. Next one, I don't even know where I found this. I think I found this at my shop. I was in there getting bags and boards, and I had this thing. Like, it's just so random. Batman: Legends of the Dark Knight, number 1 from '89. There's nothing about this book. I have a hard time going into stores and just not buying something. So that was $1. So. Kind of out of order here, but I want to give a shout out to Mike, the Big To Do, on Instagram. He does have a YouTube channel with some books. Went up to his shop in Tustin for the first time, and I can't say enough good things about it. It was really great, well run, well kept, clean, just kind of what you would envision the shop to be, and certainly a place I would love to get my pull list from. But the next books I got from him, I believe, if they might be a little bit out of order, but in keeping with, he had some great books, great G.I. Joe books. $2 each. So there's number 82. This is 84. There were some high runs of there also. So high numbers. So, he had some nice stuff. Tons and tons of back issues. New X-Men number 129, second appearance of Phantom X, first cover. I talk about a guy in Phantom X who does not get the respect he deserves. I can't for the life of me understand why nobody has tried to adapt him to on screen. I think he would be fantastic. I think his abilities, his powers lend himself to people really loving him, but he's not getting his due. This book was $2.50, and why not? I found two. So if anyone needs this book, let me know. This is my third and fourth copy. So, but for $2.50, I couldn't leave it. Uncanny X-Men number 450. Hot book a few months back. Maybe it's getting it cooled off. Maybe it's getting a little bit more traction. Happy to have. First time X-Men go after X-23, or the first time they fight together. I something along those lines. Don't quote me. I always kind of forget. Found this book for $5, I believe. Paid $5 for it at Mike's shop, and happy to have. Next book. This book right here. Uncanny X-Men number 350. This is the Trial of Gambit. This book right here, and I found it at Mike's shop, and I'm really happy to find it. I think I paid $5 for this book also. It's in pretty good condition. There's a slight braid right here, but overall thick book, still in great shape. This book I have had a hard time finding anywhere. So I'm finally happy to have it. I'm not the biggest X-Men guy, if you notice, if you follow my videos, but I'm really happy to have this book. I think it's an undervalued key in the Uncanny run, but I've never been able to find it in the wild, and it's one of the books that I refuse to pick up on eBay, because on eBay, some people ask $12, $15 for this book, and I'm just not going to pay that. But I love the cover. I love the aces. I'm happy to finally have it, and picked it up for a fairly fair price. So, all right, I'm kind of going a little over the place here, but next book at another store in Orange County, California, in Laguna Hills. Went there on the way home, found a couple of things, and happy to find. I just found two books. This was $1. X-Force number 19, first copycat, and right here, happy to have this book. I saw this book in a video a while back. Then again, saw it in Mercenauts video. Justice League of America. This is the 1 in 10. This is number 52, the 1 in 10. I really, really like this cover. The painted piece, the dark blues. I really like it. Like it's the watercolor. I dig it. I really dig it. Dark Supergirl. It's a really cool cover. 1 in 10. So happy to have that. All right. Where else we got? This book, I had a friend of mine who has some books that he was trying to sell, and he had these in there. I've had this book, this little set previously. This is Flashpoint, Batman Night of Vengeance, number 1, number 2, And last but not least, number 3. If you guys, Lightning showed these books off. J and Guy 1, John, he has shown this book off. This 3-part series by Azzarello and Eduardo Risso, he's on the new Moonshine books. But it is kind of interesting. It basically flips the script. And what kind of happens is, in the normal origin story, obviously, I won't ramble too much, but obviously Bruce Wayne's parents are killed. And that's his, reasoning or descent into him becoming Batman. Well, in this, actually, Bruce Wayne gets killed. And his father becomes Batman, Thomas Wayne, and Martha on the right becomes the Joker. And basically, you don't really find out. You find out, well, spoilers, but you find out at the end of 2 that Martha Wayne is the Joker. And then in 3, right here, you find out, basically what happened to Bruce. And it basically fractured, their relationship. Thomas went the route of Batman and, to help and try to restore good, and Martha went the side of crazy, losing her child. And it's a really, really great series, a little mini series. I like it very much. I think they could do something cool with it if they ever decided to. But I paid $16 total for the 3 books, and sometimes the second go between $30 and $35. So I'm happy to own. I got a couple more books. When I went up to Mike's shop, I actually asked him. I was looking for a book, and I actually asked him to if he had it. He said he did, and he'd hold it for me. And he actually this is a book that he threw in. Halloween Comic Vest from last year, I believe. The Vamp Blade featuring Zombie Tramp. I believe it's first appearance of Vamp Blade, so pretty cool right there. Happy to have. The book that I asked him to hold was this book, and I'm a little late to the party on it, but it's because I really didn't know about it. Zombie Tramp versus Dollface from this year's Halloween Comic Fest. And I'm going to say that this is the first appearance of Dollface. I understand it might be considered the second. There was a retailer incentive. Master Splinter, who's been killing it, he showed there's a retailer incentive from Baltimore Comic Con. That probably was her first appearance. There was also one from Long Beach Comic Expo this past October that was probably like right in the same time that this came out. So I'm going to choose to say this is the first appearance, and I'm going to put it in quotes. But I'm really happy to have this. I think this book has room to grow. I'm happy. Thank you, Mike, for holding it down. It's unstamped also. But really cool. Mike Mendoza, or is it asking Mike Mendoza? Dan Mendoza, the creator of Zombie Tramp, creator of Dollface. I think he's got something special here if he does it right. So, last but not least, a book that I've been wanting for a very long time. And let me just put it down. The Walking Dead, number 53. First appearance of Abraham. First appearance of Eugene and Rosita. I won this book in an auction on eBay, and I got it at a very good price. Again, I won't say the price I got. It was certainly more than $50, less than $100. I don't know what else really to say. I'm very happy to have. The book is in very, very good shape. 9.2, 9.4 all day. There's right up at the top in this area. I think a press would do this part really good right there. And I would envision maybe a 9.6. But love it. Love the cover. Beautiful Adlard cover. I am starting to find my passion and love for The Walking Dead again, like I did have way long ago, having read the trades and not really being able to afford the single issues. Believe it or not, I didn't start picking up key issues until this past year. And I'm going to really work on getting these books and getting these key issues because, I think they're going to hold value. I think they're going to sustain the value that they currently have and even grow, I hope. So I'm really going to try to go after issues 1 through 50 with no timetable. I understand I'll probably never have one for a long while. I get that. And I'd also like to get 53, which I now have. Excuse me, like to get 53. I'd also like to get number, in terms of key issues soon, I'd like to get 27, the first governor. I have 19. I'd like to get the first Ezekiel, all that type. I don't have those. So if anyone's looking to trade, hey, let me know. But I'm happy to own this book. It's in very good condition. Spoiler, with Abraham going down in the series, I'm thinking this book I've noticed a few auctions have kind of gone a little soft. So if you're looking to get this book, now is the time to capitalize on it. So that's what I did, and it paid off. So, guys, thank you for watching my video. That's it for me. That's my haul. Nothing crazy, but nothing but some pretty good stuff. I appreciate everyone who watches the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll talk to you soon. So thanks, guys. As always, I'm out. Deuces. Abraham. Thanks, guys.